I'd like to call the Macomb City Council to order, please. If you'd please stand and join me with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. If the clerk would call the roll, please.
Mike Wayland,
Here.
John Vajezzi, Don Nguyen,
Here.
Tom Cook, Ashley Katz,
Here.
Tammy Lee Brown Edwards,
Here.
Dennis Moon,
Here.
6 present.
Thank you. We have a quorum. Council, if you will, one of the items on our agenda is issuance of a proclamation. So I'd like to ask several folks to join me here at the podium if they would, and then I'll introduce them and then we'll issue the proclamation. So we have Dr. Lorette Oden, Interim Dean of the Centennial Honors College at Western Illinois University, Russ Morgan, the Associate Provost at Western, Byron Oden Shabazz with the NAACP, and Chris Adams with the McDonough County Health Department. They're all here and part of a larger committee that have formed to promote Minority Health Month. So with that in mind, I'd like to issue the following proclamation. It says, whereas the United States Department of Health and Human Services Office of Minority Health recognizes April as Minority Health Month, and whereas the objective of Minority Health Month is to embrace awareness of health conditions that affect individuals living in the community, and whereas significant health disparities, including differences in the incidence, prevalence, mortality, and burden existing among minority groups for preventable health conditions and diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, HIV/AIDS, infant mortality, and immunizations. And whereas during the current COVID-19 pandemic, communities of color have been disproportionately affected both by the incidence of the disease and a higher mortality rate. And whereas public awareness and culturally appropriate health education, disease prevention, and health care services are essential to improving the health of racial and ethnic minorities. And whereas the Office of Minority Health advocates and promotes healthy lifestyles and physical activity. And whereas Western Illinois University and the City of Macomb recognizes and supports April as Minority Health Month. And whereas Western Illinois University's Minority Health Month 2022 theme is Give Your Community a Boost. Now, therefore, I, Michael J. Young, Mayor of the City of Macomb, Illinois, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2022 as Minority Health Month, and I encourage the greater community to be more vocally supportive of our minority communities relative to overall health and to learn more about the importance of Minority Health Month. Dr. Oden, can I share this with you? And then I would turn this over to you for any remarks you have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to echo some of the words of Mayor Inman and welcome all of you to participate in this year's Minority Health Month. We're excited to have it in person this year. Last year we did everything virtually, but this year we're trying to offer everything in person. And once again, the theme for the month, the national theme, is Give Your Community a Boost. So we're really not only focusing on the COVID-19 vaccine and so forth, we're looking at all different areas associated to health and boosting ourselves. In terms of mental health, we're looking at environmental justice, we're looking at sexual assault, we're looking at a variety of topics to give our community a boost in terms of education and knowledge surrounding the different topic areas that impact the health of minority individuals within the community. I just want to say briefly that the community is made up of Western Illinois University faculty, staff, students, as well as community members. So we do have we have Chris Adams on the committee. We also have another member from the health department who is serving on the committee. You're welcome to attend and participate in any and all events that we are offering for Minority Health Month. They're all free and open to the public. So once I have that information, I will share it with the mayor, and he can share that information with you all. So thank you once again for doing this for us today. Appreciate it.
Mr. Mayor.
Ma'am.
We just want to thank you. We just want to say, thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Everett, to the City Council, too, for supporting our efforts, for WIU's efforts, and the community's efforts on behalf of Minority Health Month. We look forward to working with all of you. Look forward to have our keynote speaker later this month, And we just appreciate you having us here today and taking the time to work with us. So thank you.
Thank you all for being here. Council, before you is the consent agenda, and a motion is in order.
Move to adopt as published.
Second.
It's moved and seconded to adopt the consent agenda as published. Any discussion? I would note that item number 4, the majority of the folks that are going to benefit from those renovations are here in attendance. So, hearing no further discussion, roll call, please.
Wayland.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Under public comment, citizens wishing to address the city council on matters germane to the agenda of the meeting will be limited to 3 minutes and are asked to be brief and concise in making their remarks. Comments submitted by mail or email will not be read aloud, but a copy will be provided to each member of the council and made a part of the minutes of this meeting. Does anyone wish to speak to the council under the public comment section of tonight's agenda? Come ahead, please, sir.
I'm Dana Walker, 315 North Madison Street, and I'm here to restate my objection to the flat rate debt service fees. It's on the agenda. I see
Yes, sir.
a review, so
You bet.
won't take me 3 minutes. I did write a letter to the editor that has not been submitted yet, but I'll just read the letter, and
Sure.
I think it'll get the point across. It appears that the city of Macomb is preparing to stick the knife a little deeper into households like mine that have the minimum water bill. This would be another $1 increase in the flat rate debt service fees for both water and sewer to a total of $15 a month. This is a whole lot more than the water portion, which is currently $9.39 of the bill itself for about 1,000 households in Macomb. While I was circulating a petition last fall to roll back the debt service fees, almost no one could believe that we were paying the same fees as the car washes. We are indeed subsidizing the big water users by paying the same flat rate for the debt service fees. The city has refused to vote on our petition and is about to make it worse. Why? A fair alternative to a flat rate would be to charge the big commercial users more according to meter size. And I would say, why not? Please contact your city council representatives and ask them to call for a vote to roll back the debt service fees instead of increasing them again.
Thank you, Mr. Walker. Does anyone else wish to speak to the council under the public comment section of tonight's agenda? All right, hearing none, we'll move on to unfinished business. Item number 1. Consideration to approve transferring the balance of $11,080.54 of the Macomb Arts Center Downtown TIF loan to the Downtown Revolving Business Loan Program at 1% interest. This was discussed last week at the Committee of the Whole. I believe there was some also discussion at a Community Development Committee meeting within the last several weeks. Any questions, or we'd entertain a motion to approve this as presented?
Move to approve the transfer of $11,080.54.
Second.
So moved and second to concur with the transfer of the balance and create the new loan under the Downtown Revolving Business Loan Program. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wynn.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Wayland.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 2, consideration to award the bid for a mini excavator for the Public Works Department to Vermeer Midwest in the amount of $51,087. There's a memorandum in your packet from the Operations Manager for Public Works, Mr. Whitford. Brad, could you come up and go over that for us, please?
Looking to move forward with
purchasing of a mini excavator that seems to be the way now in the construction business. Just storm sewers and things in backyards one night with all the other utilities in the right of way. We put a spec together, and the Yanmar only missed one of our specs, which, you know, there are a couple a little less, but they miss several more of our specs, so we're asking for approval to buy a Yanmar excavator. Okay, would entertain a motion to approve that and then have any discussion we may need to after that.
So move. Second.
Moved and seconded to proceed. Any discussion? It's my understanding that this is the lowest, most responsive bid. Is that correct, Brad? Because some of the other bidders did not have the required, or did not meet the specifications that were outlined in the bid. Is that correct? Correct. Okay. There are a couple of them that are even a smaller than machine totally than what we're speccing. Okay. So that's why they do seem less. All right. Any questions for Brad? Any concerns, comments? Hearing none, hearing no further discussion, roll call, please.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it. Item number 3, consideration of an ordinance to provide public transportation in the city of Macomb, Illinois. This is second reading.
Thank you. The ordinance provides that public transportation is an essential public purpose for which public funds may be expended under Article 13, Section 7 of the Illinois Constitution. The city of Macomb wishes to provide public transportation for its citizens. The Illinois compiled statutes authorize the city to provide for public transportation within the city limits. The ordinance provides that the city would provide such public transportation within the city limits, and that the mayor would be authorized and directed to execute and file on behalf of the city a grant application to the Illinois Department of Transportation, and to execute and file on behalf of the city all required grant agreements with the Illinois Department of Transportation.
Thank you. That'll stand as second reading. The motion is in order.
So move. Second.
Moved and seconded to concur with the ordinance. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Katz, excuse me, Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 4, consideration of an ordinance to amend Chapter 16, Section 54 of the Municipal Code of Macomb, Illinois pertaining to possession of cannabis. This will be second reading.
Thank you. The ordinance provides that the city council is authorized and has the power to pass all necessary ordinances, rules, and regulations. The city attorney and police chief present to council for its consideration and approval amendments to Chapter 16, Section 54 of the Municipal Code of Macomb. The city has the authority to adopt these amendments pursuant to the Illinois Municipal Code. The city would find that it's in the best interest of the city to amend Chapter 16, Section 54, adding to that section paragraphs D, E, and F, which provide that no driver may use cannabis within the passenger area of any motor vehicle on any street within the city. No driver may possess cannabis within any area of the motor vehicle except in a secured, sealed, odor-proof, child-resistant cannabis container that is inaccessible to the driver, and that no passenger may possess cannabis within any passenger area of any motor vehicle except in a secured, sealed, odor-proof, child-resistant container that is inaccessible.
Thank you. That'll stand as second reading and entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
So moved and seconded to approve. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 5, consideration of an ordinance to amend Section 17-102 of Chapter 17 of the Municipal Code of the City of Macomb pertaining to the membership of the Planning Commission. This will be first reading.
Thank you. The ordinance provides that the city does have the power to pass all necessary ordinances, rules, and regulations. The Community Development Coordinator is recommending to council for its consideration and approval an amendment to Section 17-102. The city has the authority to adopt such amendments pursuant to the Illinois Municipal Code. Council would find that it's in the best interest of the city to amend Section 17-102 of the Macomb Municipal Code as recommended. And the amendment would modify the size of the Planning Commission from 13 members to 11 members.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading, and we'll have that on for further discussion at next Monday's Committee of the Whole meeting. There is no other unfinished business this evening. Under new business, item number 1, consideration to ratify the collective bargaining agreement between local number 3053 of the International Association of Firefighters. Copy of the agreement is attached. Lisa, would you be so kind as to go over the particulars of that agreement for us, please?
Certainly. The bulk of the agreement remains unchanged. We did make some language modifications throughout the agreement to clarify some terminology, as well as modify pronouns to be gender neutral. We also removed any references to the deputy chief, as that position no longer exists. The primary change in the agreement is the financial components, being the salary matrix for our firefighters and union members within the fire department. The matrix includes a 2.5% salary increase for this upcoming fiscal year, a 3% salary increase for the following fiscal year, and a 3.5% salary increase for the final and third year of the contract. It would be a 3-year contract, and it also provides for the payment of a $2,500 bonus to be paid the first pay period of May 2022.
Thank you. Any questions for Lisa or anyone of staff regarding the agreement? Alderman Brown Edwards.
Is the bonus for all sworn-in firefighters?
It is for all union members covered under the fire contract. That is correct.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anyone else? I'd like to thank those members of the council that served on that negotiation committee. Appreciate their efforts. Hearing no further discussion, or excuse me, to entertain a motion to adopt the contract, ratify the contract, excuse me.
Move to ratify the contract as described.
Second. Moved and seconded to ratify the contract. Any discussion? Excuse me. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Appreciate the efforts of the firefighters union in getting us a negotiated contract so quickly. Item number 2, consideration to adopt a resolution for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code for maintaining streets and highways in the amount of $750,000 and to approve the estimate of maintenance costs. There's a memorandum in your packet from the Public Works Director. Alice, would you mind coming up and going over that for us, please?
Good evening.
Evening.
This is our annual motor fuel tax resolution. We have to have this passed before we can start spending any of our motor fuel tax funds for the fiscal year. It covers operational costs and anything that is associated with street improvements. So any patching, paving, trimming trees out over the right-of-way, street sweeping, traffic signal, or traffic lights, or street lights, excuse me. There's a whole variety of work that is covered, and it covers our equipment and labor and material costs. So no change to how we have operated in the past.
Thank you. Any questions for Alice? Hearing none, if the city attorney would read the resolution into the record, please.
Thank you. The resolution provides that the city council would appropriate the sum of $750,000 of motor fuel tax funds for the purpose of maintaining streets and highways within the city. It would also be resolved that only those operations listed and described on the approved estimate of maintenance costs, including any supplemental or revised estimates, are eligible for maintenance with the motor fuel tax funds. The city would submit within 3 months after the end of the maintenance period a certified statement showing expenditures and balances remaining in the funds authorized, and the clerk would transmit 4 certified originals of the resolution to the district office of the Department of Transportation.
Thank you. We'd entertain a motion to adopt the resolution.
Move to adopt
Go ahead.
the resolution as read.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to adopt the resolution as read. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wayland.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Katz.
Aye.
Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 3, consideration of an ordinance to amend section 24-1 and 24-6 of the city fee schedule. This will be first reading.
Thank you. The city has the power to pass all necessary ordinances, rules, and regulations. It would be in the city's best interest to continue providing solid waste collection services with an increase in the monthly fee for those services by amending Section 24-1A to a rate consistent with the actual cost of those services. In addition, it would be council's desire to add the contractor fees associated with Chapter 7 to the city fee schedule, which are contained in Section 24-6. Council would find and determine that it was in the best interest of the city to make the modifications as proposed herein, and the ordinance would in fact modify Section 24-1A to increase the charge for residential solid waste collection and recycling services. Current fee is $20.87 per month. The increased fee would be $21.70 per month per dwelling unit. And in 24-6, we would be adding the contractor fees to that section. Contractors are required to register under Section 7-7 of the code and pay a $25 per year and comply with all other provisions of the code. A failure to register could subject the contractor to a penalty for the violation and a fine not less than $100 nor more than $750.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading. We'll have an opportunity to discuss that at next week's Committee of the Whole meeting. Item number 4, consideration of an ordinance to adopt a budget for the city of Macomb, McDonough County, Illinois for the fiscal year commencing May 1st, 2022 and ending April 30th, 2023. This will be first reading.
Thank you. The City of Macomb has adopted the municipal budgeting process as set forth in the Illinois Municipal Code. The city administrator is the budget officer as provided by ordinance number 2415. The budget officer has prepared a budget for the city for fiscal year commencing May 1st, 2022 and ending April 30th, 2023 as required by the Illinois Municipal Code. The budget has been made available for inspection in the office of the city clerk, on the City of Macomb website, and at the Macomb Public Library. A public hearing will be held on April 11th, 2022, pursuant to notice published in the McDonough County Voice. The city has complied with all of the requirements of law, and the city council would desire to adopt the budget. The budget, which is attached to the ordinance, would be adopted. The aggregate amount of the budgeted expenditures for the fiscal year are $34,119,955. The treasurer would be authorized to make any and all interfund transfers provided in the budget as approved. Department heads would be authorized to make changes within their individual budgets, provided no increase in the aggregate without prior approval of city council. And the clerk would be authorized and directed to file the budget with the county clerk of McDonough County.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading, and as noted, there'll be a public hearing scheduled for next Monday at the beginning of the Committee of the Whole, and then we'll have an opportunity to discuss that any further at that time during the regular Committee of the Whole meeting. Item number 5, consideration of an ordinance to amend Section 17-42 and 17-762 of Chapter 17 of the Municipal Code of Macomb, Illinois, pertaining to permitted uses in the B3 Downtown Business District. This will be first reading.
Thank you. As previously stated, the city has the power to pass all necessary ordinances, rules, and regulations. City Attorney, Community Development Coordinator, and Planning Commission are recommending to council for its consideration and approval an amendment to Section 17-42 and 17-762 of the Municipal Code of Macomb. The city has the authority to adopt these amendments pursuant to provisions of the Illinois Municipal Code. Council would find that it is in the best interest of the city and that it desires to amend Section 17-42 and 17-762 as recommended. The amendments to 17-42 provide the addition of a definition of storefront character, which requires the maintenance of such character for a minimum of 50 linear feet in depth from the front of an interior structure to include the full width of the interior space for all street-facing facades in the downtown B3 district. Section 17-762 would be amended to provide that residential dwellings would be permitted above the first floor and within the first floor so long as the storefront character is maintained, and that dwellings on the first floor shall not impede that storefront character. The amendment to Section 17-764 would be amended to provide that residential may be permitted on the entirety of the first floor for properties within the B3 district that are not on the courthouse square and do not have frontage facing the courthouse, would require a special use process through the Planning Commission. Approval would be expressly contingent upon the approval of the fire chief to ensure proper ingress and egress, and storefront character may be reduced in depth pursuant to recommendation of the Planning Commission. All of those changes would also result in changes to Appendix A of Chapter 17, which are the use matrix.
Thank you. That'll stand as first reading. We'll have that on for further discussion at next Monday's Committee of the Whole. Item number 6, consideration to open and award bids for surplus real estate pertaining to 13 properties within the City of Macomb city limits. These bids were due at 5 p.m. this afternoon, and I'll attempt to assist the clerk in some manner, and we'll get these read.
13 bids were received.
Okay, thank you. Not quite the Academy Awards. Okay, the first bid is from Dustin S. Foreman, residing at 527 West Kelly Street. And he is enclosing a bid for 2 properties. One was 517 West Kelly Street, and the other is 502 West Kelly Street. For 502 West Kelly, he's entered a bid in the amount of $1,100. And for the 517 West Kelly Street, he's submitted a bid for $1,100. And he goes on to enumerate his desire, and his letter will be made a copy of the record for this evening. This bid is from Deborah Nicholson, and I'm going to spell the last name because I'm not sure I can pronounce it correctly. CZESTOCHOWSKI, residing at 440 South Edward Street. She's bidding on the property located at 457 South Madison. She's also indicated a PIN number here. The bid amount is $3,009, and she indicates that her intended use is to extend the lawn behind their home at 440 South Edwards. This bid is from Bob Mann, M-A-N-N, residing at 21219 North 950th Road, Adair, Illinois. He is bidding on the following properties: 1003 East Carroll Street. The bid amount is $505. 341 West Carroll Street. The bid amount is $505. 633 West Woodbury Street. The bid amount is $101. This bid is from Mark McFadden, M-C-F-A-D-D-E-N, 1307 South Candy Lane. He has one bid on the property at 810 South Garfield Street. The bid amount is, okay, I see it now. It was a little hard to read. He's actually spelled it out. $509. This bid is from Paul Gazzardo, Guzzardo, 1703 South Madison Street. He is bidding on one property, 457 South Madison Street. The amount of the bid is $7,000. This bid is from Tiffany, Tiffany Kimball, Kimble, residing at 333 West Carroll Street. She is bidding on the property at 341 West Carroll Street. The bid amount is $817.71. This bid is from James Fowler, Fowler, 632 West Woodbury Street. He's bidding on two properties. First one is 609 West Woodbury Street. The bid amount is $2,000. The second is 633 West Woodbury Street. The amount is $3,600. This bid is from Kayla, Kayla, and Cameron, Cameron, Loudon, Louden, 421 West Jefferson Street. They're bidding on one property, 415 West Jefferson Street, $3,000. This bid is from Paul and Molly Passione, and Paccione. They're bidding on the property at 341 West Carroll Street. The bid amount is $2,500. This bid is from James W. Stovall, Stovall, of 324 West Woodbury Street. He's bidding on the property at 321 West Woodbury. The amount is $1,500. This bid is from Forrest, Forrest, EST, middle initial E, Marlowe, Marlowe. He's bidding on the property, his address is 401 South Madison. He's bidding on the property at 457 South Madison. The amount is $6,300.
Sorry.
Thank you. This bid is from Jamie Lane, Lane, 506 South Campbell Street. She's bidding on the property at 633 West Woodbury Street. The bid amount is $2,050. This bid is from Nicholas, Nicholas, and Chelsea, ChelSea, Teal, Teel, 716 South Charles Street. They're bidding on one property, 501 West McDonough Street. The bid amount is $500. Alrighty, council, it's our intention to get those bid results to you for some discussion next week, and then the plan would be for action on the 18th. Is that correct? No? Today, excuse me. All right, never mind. Did everybody get good notes? My face red? Should be. All right, Madam Clerk, do you want to go through anything at all and reclassify anything, any clarification for the
I've got it
council?
all. I mean, if anybody has any questions.
You want to go
Let me read them.
per parcel?
Yep, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, if the clerk would read the parcel number and the high bid for each parcel.
609 West Woodbury. The amount is $2,000 to James Fowler.
Entertain a motion to
What-
approve.
I'm
excuse
sorry.
me.
He bid on two, so what does it?
So we'll let him, if he's the winning bid on both, then we would let him know, and he has the right to revoke one of those bids. And
Okay,
then we would
he
come
is.
back to the 18th to get the second
Okay.
in line.
Okay, everybody hear that okay, the plan? All right, thank you. So we need a motion to award that bid to Mr. Fowler in the amount of,
$2,000.
So move.
Second.
moved and seconded to award the bid to Mr. Fowler in the amount of $2,000. Any discussion? Alderman Brown,
That address, please, again?
his or the properties?
Properties.
609 West Woodbury.
Thank you.
And it looks like he'll be the winning bid on a second one also, is that
Yes,
correct? So this will be subject to his right to withdraw one of those two bids, or he can proceed with both, but he'll have an option, just so council's aware.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Cook.
Aye.
Katz. Aye. Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Wayland.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried, thank you.
Okay, the next one is 502 West Kelly, and the only bid for that one was Dustin Foreman for $1,100.
Entertain a motion to award to Mr. Foreman in the amount of $1,100.
So move. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Katz. Aye. Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Wayland.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
The next one is 1003 East Carroll Street. And there was only one bid on that for $505 to Bob Mann.
Entertaining a motion to award that to Mr. Mann in an amount of $505.
So move. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Brown Edwards.
Aye.
Moon.
Aye.
Wayland.
Aye.
Wynn.
Aye.
Cook.
Aye.
Katz. Aye. All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is 341 West Carroll Street, and the high bid is to Paul Pacini in the amount of $2,500.
Entertain a motion to proceed with that to the Sony's.
So move. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz. Aye. Brown Edwards.
Aye.
All ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is 415 West Jefferson Street to Kayla Loudon in the amount of $3,000.
Entertain a motion to sell that to Ms. Loudon for $3,000.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is 457 South Madison, and the highest bid goes to Paul Gazzardo in the amount of $7,000.
Entertain a motion to sell that to Mr. Gazzardo for $7,000.
So move. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay. The next one is 517 West Kelly to Dustin Foreman in the amount of $1,100.
Entertain a motion to Mr. Foreman in the amount of $1,100.
So move. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Okay, Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, next one is 810 South Garfield to Mark McFadden in the amount of $509.
Entertain a motion to Mr. McFadden in the amount of $509.
So move. Second.
It's moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Next one is 501 West McDonough, and that goes to Nicholas and Chelsea Teal in the amount of $500.
Entertain a motion to the Teals in the amount of $500.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, 633 West Woodbury, the highest bid is $3,600 to James Fowler.
Entertain a motion to James Fowler in the amount of $3,600.
So move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Moon,
Aye.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay, and the last one is 321 West Woodbury Street to James Stovall in the amount of $1,500.
Entertain a motion to Mr. Stovall in the amount of $1,500.
So move. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Wayland,
Aye.
Wynn,
Aye.
Cook,
Aye.
Katz,
Aye.
Brown Edwards,
Aye.
Moon,
Aye.
all ayes.
Motion carried. Thank you. So my understanding there, Madam Clerk, that all the properties were bid on and they've been awarded?
Except for one,
Okay, and what number, what address?
except for two, actually. 314 West Chase and 720 West Jefferson Street.
What was the last one?
720 West Jefferson Street.
Alrighty. Don't believe there's any further action to be taken this evening. We'll report should there be any issues as we move forward with transfer of those deeds. There is no other new business this evening. Any committee reports? Hearing none, automatic reports. Alderman Moon.
No report.
Thanks, sir. Alderman Brown Edwards.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just want to wish those celebrating Ramadan a happy Ramadan.
Thank you. Alderman Katz.
The only thing I have for today is to do a congratulations to the students at WIU who put on Rockython a couple weeks ago. They raised it's nearing $54,000 for their annual event. So went through a lot of challenges with COVID, but they still raised a lot of money for the kids in the St. Louis Children's Hospitals, so.
I happened to be there and had the pleasure of meeting many of those students. They did an awesome job.
Yes, they're
Look
great.
forward to the 10th anniversary next year.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Alderman Cook.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Alderman Nguyen.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Alderman Wayland.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, you're still busy there.
I don't have anything.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Scalf.
No report, thank you.
Mr. Coker.
No report, Your Honor.
Thank you. I think we've heard. Chief, anything? Bannon, anything? Would like to take just a moment and wish Alderman Katz a happy birthday today.
Happy birthday.
And leave it at that. Don't believe there's any other action to come before you this evening. We'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried, meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Take a